Welcome to Kartra versus LeadPages head-to-head comparisons number 4, brought to you by Marketing Funnels Lion. And a quick disclaimer. So what is Kartra and what are LeadPages? You have a quick description of both. We have covered that in more depth in the first video. If you'd like to see all the reviews and a summary, please go to our website fastvanow.com. Kartra versus LeadPages, and you'll find the link in the description. We compare Kartra against its competitors, and we'll list the pros and cons and try to show the exact differences between both products. Ready to go? Let's dive in. Today, we are reviewing the page builder, and as you can see, we have virtually a tie here with a limited landing page template marketplace. In my opinion, limited, it's probably subjective because it's not the quantity, but the quality. So I'm going to say it's a tie. Having said that, I'll give you a tour of Kartra's page builder. Let's do that. So welcome to Kartra. On the left-hand side, we have pages, the link to pages. And from here, we can create new page. In my case, I already have a template for a female coach. You can find this template on our website under Funnel Shop link. So how do you create a new page in Kartra? You can import that as a campaign if somebody else built it for you. But we can also create a brand new page from scratch. You have a number of templates here, and a landing page could be any of these. It could be a squeeze page or a video sales page. It could be a long sales page. It could be product launch, product review, webinar registration, even personal branding or blog pages, podcast as well, or a marketplace. So how do we use those? So let's decide on which page we want to use and how to customize that. So built-in landing page creator, let's create a squeeze page. And anytime you select it, on the left-hand side, you have a number of templates to choose from. Some of them are better than the others, but overall impression is that maybe the color scheme is a little too aggressive for today's world. I wish it was a little more pastel like this. Some of those colors are quite harsh, but let's actually use one of those harsher pages. You can preview that. We're going to select it right away and launch the builder. Give it a name. So this will be Kartra versus LeadPages page builder test. Optionally, we can assign category or create it from here as well, and also a site. Sites help you organize the pages into buckets. So for example, here you can see faintly that I have a female coach bucket or a site, and right now I'm not creating a site. It's not part of our comparison. So creating a page, it's actually launching the builder in the background and loading that into the memory. I paused the video for about 5 seconds. That's how long it took to load it. The first time you open Page Builder in Kartra, you get the tutorial, which you can dismiss at the end so it doesn't show again. But actually, that's a good introduction to the Page Builder. So let's go through this. So we have the templates, but you will also notice it's a drag and drop builder where you can get components and drag and drop them on the canvas. You also have the settings for the SEO. You can apply CSS or the custom styles for objects in Kartra or on the page. We have the sections and components. So sections have to be created first before we add components. And components include buttons headlines, images, bullet points, and so forth. You can have a pop-ups, landing page pop-up or exit pop-up. That's also built in the builder. Notification toolbar can be added to the bottom of the page. So as you scroll it, that notification consistently stays at the bottom. You can check the layout of the pages on various sizes and various devices. You can enable column mode and component mode, meaning you can adjust the underlying structure separately from the objects. I'll show that to you in Kartra. You can show columns or show columns off. That is the grid pattern here. The main menu allows you to preview the page, save progress, save the page as a template, publish it live, or return to the dashboard. You have your assets here. So meaning, what does it mean to have your assets ready? As you embed a product checkout or opt-in form, you should actually create them before opening the page. You will see that in our case, we only have a form that we could use because it was part of my template. However, if you don't have them, well, you can add a placeholder, but you have to exit, come back, exit, create that asset, and come back and add it or activate that within the page. All right, so here is a summary of what can also be done. You can see that HelpDesk floating icon can be added, tracking tokens, SEO. Yeah, we have covered all of that. So next is tutorial complete. We don't want to see this again, and let's enter the page. So the navigation, really there are three areas in here. On the left-hand side, it's the main menu where you can add sections, components, define pop-ups, add the help desk, or even add your custom code. You also have your settings for SEO, and you can save certain components to a site. Here is the page scrolling down. Each of the sections has its own controller on the left-hand side. And you also have an option to display or not columns and show columns or components. So let's actually show columns first and scroll to the area where you can see them a little better. So columns on or off, but right now we are working with the components. So if I click on something, I'm activating the components, but I can also switch to column edit mode. So when I click and start editing, I can change the width, I can change the padding, I can change the color of the column as an object. The most common work is like this. You don't show columns and you don't show components. They're still available to you to edit, but the default will be the components. You can check the layout of the page on a tablet mode, which is in between the desktop and a mobile, and on a mobile it shows you the full preview as well. Kartra is designing its pages for all three automatically. You can design them individually for each of the sizes as well. It's an advanced technique. Let me know if you'd like to learn more about it. Add this to the comments and I'll be happy to enable that or record it next. You can enable autosave every 20 seconds. So if your computer goes down or you lose the connection, it's saved automatically. That's been added to Kartra recently. And finally, we have the exit menu. You can preview the page, save progress, save it as favorite, publish live, or return to dashboard. When we return to dashboard, we'll get one more prompt. No, actually, that prompt no longer exists there. They removed it because in the past you had a save. Even if you didn't do anything, you still had to confirm that you want to exit with or without saving. All right, so we're back in here, and I'm looking at the list. So let me actually display that so we can have a better understanding of the differences between both products. So what we have covered is built-in landing page creator. It exists there. Landing page personalization, we have covered that as well. The marketplace is where you have seen the templates. Last time I counted, there are several hundred of these templates. So anyone that uses LeadPages can take this number of few hundred different page templates and compare that. Is it truly limited? Let me know in the comments, please. Custom thank you pages are part of the marketplace. Now, what's left here is the web form creator, and let's look at that. In Kartra, the forms are on the left-hand side on the menu. I have one opt-in form already. The design of those forms is in a form of a wizard, and the end result is an embedded form in a page. So let's actually look at one of the pages that has the form. So let's grab the code to the home page. And here's an example of a form. Provide the first name, last name, confirm the GDPR or not. This can be turned off globally if you are not serving any customers in Europe. So if you provide your name and email, upon sign up, you'll be taken to a custom thank you page. All right, so that concludes our review of Page Builder. Let me know what you think about it. One of the Kartra strengths is the actual usage of the Page Builder. So thank you for that, and let's continue. This review was brought to you by fastv8now.com. Please visit our website for more information and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot, so thank you for that in advance. If you'd like to become part of the community, join our Patreon channel at patreon.com, Marketing Funnels Lion. And yes, the link is in the description. And that's it. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video soon.